Hey friends, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. I'm Kelly and it is Dumping Debt Friday time where I answer your questions and celebrate your money wins. So if you have any questions for me on budget related stuff, personal related stuff, whatever you guys want to ask, leave it down below in the comments, as well as if you have any money wins. I love hearing your money wins. They totally make my day whenever I get a comment on one. Oh, I get so excited for you guys. So we're going to celebrate some money wins at the end. So if you have any, leave them down below in the comments, as well as please like this video if this is something that you guys like. It really helps promote my videos to YouTube. It helps them know what videos to push out and suggest and all of that with the YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribing. So if you're new and you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel and join the family. I would love to have you guys. Absolutely love you, so that would be awesome. So join the family, subscribe, do it. You know you want to. So we're gonna get into the questions. The first one is actually from a high school student, which just blew me away, and I wish I had this thought process in high school. I would be so much better off right now. So it says, hi, I have a dilemma. So I've been very good for 2 weeks and have some money that I feel like is burning a hole in my pocket. I really feel the urge to spend it, but I honestly don't need anything. How do I combat the feeling to buy something you don't need just because you have the pocket money to buy it? Oh gosh, guys, this was 100% me. I worked in high school. I actually started working at 14 in middle school. My first job was Roy Rogers and Sparrow Pizza. They were like a combo 2-in-1. So I worked that at 14 and I have been working ever since. I worked a couple jobs in high school. I sold sunglasses on the highway. I worked at Staples. I worked at, oh gosh, all different things. And it was a lot, but I needed to work and I needed to make money. And I had the thought process of, if I had money in my wallet, if I had money in my bank account, it was free to spend and I needed to spend it. And I felt like I had to. I didn't have that sense of savings. I didn't have that sense of thinking for the future. So this is incredible. What I would do with this is the same thing that they teach kids of, you know, having the giving, having the spending, and having the savings. And it's something that we teach to our kids because it's such a great way to plan for the future and to set yourself up and to set your mindset up. So what I would do is I would give a little bit, like 10-15% of it. I would save some of it, and then I would spend some of it, and have, you know, all three categories. If you are just only savings, you're going to get burnt out. You're going to be like dreading it. You're not going to want to work. You're going to be like, what's the point of this? Especially as a high school, you want to spend it. You want to, you know, go out and buy a video game, or you want to buy clothes or whatever it is. Then it's really gonna just burden you of not being able to spend any of it. And if you spend all of it, then it's kind of pointless. I have a whole closet full of clothes that I'm actually going through and kind of leaning out the clothes of things that I bought that were on sale and such a great deal and on clearance. But you know what? They didn't really fit me right, and they weren't, you know, weren't very flattering, but it was on sale, so it was a good sale. It's not a good deal if it's sitting in your closet and you never wear it. I have tons of tops that I've worn once, or I'm like, okay, if I lose 10 pounds, then I can wear it. Guys, come on. No, that's not how it works. Just make sure you are being mindful of your purchases and only something that you really need. So, in short, I would save some, give some, and spend some. So, hope that helps. Next question is from Stellar Amanda. Amanda, you are stellar. She says, help, how do you physically deal with sinking funds? Do you actually have separate accounts for each fund, or do you use one savings account and track what is allocated for what in your spreadsheet? I'm worried that having all the money in one account will be difficult for my husband, since he will think we have a lot of extra money when I know that it's all accounted for. He is a spender and I'm the saver. Hope that makes sense. Oh yes, girl, I totally understand this, and you can do it either way. I personally have it all in one account and then have it allocated in my spreadsheet. You guys see my spreadsheet, and you guys know my sinking fund section where I break it all out, and that just works for me, and I just have it in one lump sum because I know I can look at my spreadsheet and know how much I have. But if you do Capital One 360, which I do have a code for you guys, if you use it, you get $25 bonus. And I think you have to have like $200 in it. So you just transfer $200 to start out from your already sinking funds. You get $25 bonus. I get $20. So it's a win-win for both of us. And in Capital One 360, the checking account, or the savings account, you can allocate different accounts. So you have them all under one bracket. You can have like $5,000, but you can see each different account, and you can have separate account numbers for each one, but it's all under one big umbrella. And you can name them, which is so cool. So you can have, you know, emergency funds, you can have vacation funds, you can have car fund, you can have medical, you can have them all allocated. And that way your husband can see, okay, we have $5,000 total, but I can't just go and spend $5,000 because that money is allocated for that. That money is allocated for that. And it separates them all for you guys. So I really think that that is a great way for you to do it, especially with how your husband is. So definitely try Capital One 360. Definitely try doing the different accounts. I think that that's going to be a game changer for you. Next question is from AC, and they say, paying off student loan question, does it matter? Or would it make better multiple payments in a month targeted loan, beginning, middle, and end? However, small or large, or wait until the tail end of the month to make one large lump sum payment, however much we're able to put towards the debt snowball payment. This is a great question, and I've gotten lots of different responses and lots of different comments on this question because I've had it before, and I answer one way and then people in the comments answer different ways. So that being said, that is why the comment section is so important. Please, 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 after this video, go scroll down, read all the comments, because you guys have such great ideas and you have different experiences than I do. And different loans are set up different way. Some of them, the interest is accrued throughout the month. Some of them you can pay down on the interest, some you can pay down on the principal. It all depends on how the loan is set up. So with me, I'm going to talk my own personal experience. With me, with my student loans, when I was paying them off, if I made small payments throughout the month, I noticed that it took out less interest than when I did one lump sum. So that's just how it worked with my student loans. I don't know what the reasoning behind that was, but play around with it. Figure out what type of loan you have. And I would do my regular monthly payment, and then I would do a little bit before and a little bit after and a little bit after. I would typically make about 4 payments throughout the month. And, you know, if I had $20 extra to spend on it, I would hit $20. If I had, you know, $50, $100, whatever it was, I would do that versus one like $300 payment at the end of the month. That just worked best for us, and that's what was the best way to hack the interest. So play around with it. Go read the comments. I'm sure that there is lots of great advice for you down below in the comments, so go check them out. Next question is from Active Rachel Ann. Love you, girl. And she says, do you ever take weeks off when you're not wanting to cook or meal prep? Every week, every Sunday after church, I just want to relax and not do stuff, but I have to, and I have to meal prep, I have to edit videos. I typically film all of my videos on Friday or Saturday, and then on Sunday I come home from church and I start meal prepping and I start editing my videos. It is a long day, and then at like 6 or 7 we go to my in-laws for dinner. So my Sunday is jam-packed, meal prepping and editing. That's what I'm doing all Sunday. So every single week I just want to be like, screw it. Or have you guys seen the meal prep of the pizza where they get like a Domino's pizza and they just put a slice of pizza in each container? That's what I want to do as well. So I never want to, but when push comes to shove, I always end up doing it. I always just end up meal prepping anyways, even though I don't want to. And then I'm glad I did. I feel very accomplished. I realize how much money I'm saving and making. So now that I'm doing my meal prep for my coworkers, I'm making money each week as well. So definitely make sure that I don't give up one week and don't just be like, screw it. Yeah, no, we don't want that. Next question is from Claire3Me. And she said, just curious, is your extra paycheck the same amount as a normal paycheck? My employer just changed pay periods, so this is my first time getting an extra paycheck. This is a great question. So this was from a video on a 3 paycheck month. March was a 3 paycheck month if you get paid every other week on Fridays. I believe if you get paid every other week on Thursdays, April is actually gonna be your paycheck, your 3 paycheck month. So go check out that video if you haven't, and it just gives some tips on how to deal with it, some ways to use extra money. So it all depends on how you get paid. If you get paid every other Friday, every other hourly, it depends on how many hours it was that week. If you are paid salary, then typically it would be the same amount every single week. So it all depends on how many hours you're working, how much overtime, if you get overtime, if you don't, if you get bonuses. It all depends on your employer's pay structure on how you're going to get paid. So I hope that answers your question. All right, guys, you ready? We got some money wins here. First one is from GP, and this was from a money coaching that I did. And she says, I decided to pay off my lowest debt of $1,000 to my dentist's office since I had the money to do it. Now I get to use that $100 to $150 money towards my Visa bill. Thanks for the suggestion. It is a weight off my shoulders. Jerry, I'm so proud of you. That is awesome, guys. That is incredible. So proud of you. And she's one of my money coaching clients. Next money win is from Lona S. And she said, I just paid off a big chunk of my credit card debt. Now I just need to do the last few payments. Amazing how fast it's going after making one big payment. Yes, guys, when you get that snowball rolling, when you're going and you're paying off this, and then you get that big win, it gives you that big drive of I want to pay it off. I want to do more. I want to sell something. I want to sell something. I want to make some extra money. I want to work some overtime. I want to do a side hustle, whatever you can to get like extra $30, $50, $100 to put towards that debt. It really gives you the drive to do it, which is awesome. All right, next money win, we got 2 more. It's from Marianne Dressler, and she says, I've been putting extra money on my mortgage. I'm down $80,000 and can see the finish line. Holy cow, 80 grand. That is amazing, amazing. Marianne, you are doing awesome. All right, last one is from Anna Lily. I love that name. Anna Lily. She says, me and my husband paid off 3 credit cards totaling $1,127 this month of February, and plan to pay the rest off our debt besides our house this month. Your videos have been such a big help. Girl, that is incredible. I'm so proud of you and your husband. Whoo! That is awesome. I cannot wait until you're debt free. Please, 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 please let me know when you're debt free. I cannot wait to celebrate with you. That is awesome. I am so proud. Girl, Anna, you're doing awesome. That is great. So guys, that is it for Dumping Debt Friday. Questions and money wins. If you have any for me, please leave them down below in the comments. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.